Hi guys, please give people their flowers while they are alive because you never know if it's their last time. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Hannah and we do this again. I missed you. I've been away for a while and I am back like I never left. So I'm here again. Oh, don't mind my hair. On my way to the salon. Keep on lane, just saw a quick one so that I can leave the house. It's Eid Mubarak to my Muslim friends. Hope you've had fun. To those who have Muslim friends, I hope you've get crushed well. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, and if you're a new subscriber, 3, 2, 1. Kindly subscribe. We love visitors. There is tea for everyone here. And I hope you're gonna enjoy this journey with us. And so guys, I hope you're doing good. And today, according to what the title says, I know we are not ready. We're just not ready for this. And regardless, we deal with it. So, what's grief and what's death? Actually, I shouldn't be laughing, but it happens. And you know, when you lose someone, death is when you lose someone. We all know what death is. When you lose someone and we will never see them. I know. Hugs to everyone. Hugs to all of us who have been in this shoe, who have not been in this shoe, who have had someone in this shoe, and you didn't know how to handle it. So I hope today, this video will give us a few hints of how we can go about it. And we learn. Every day is a learning day. So, you know, one thing about death is everyone says it's mystery. Like, you never know when it's coming. It does not tell you. But others say, if, for example, you've lost a loved one through sickness, and it's been a long journey of in and out of hospital, of ailing, we think that that person might have prepared us, so you will be told, oh, let them rest, and at least they'll not suffer anymore. Guys, I'm sorry, but I hope this does not trigger your emotions. If it does, it's okay. So, you know, losing a loved one, it never tells you. No one will prepare you. And that's when you hear people saying, the way we were eating with them, Jana, they were saying like this. But they were preparing us. Oh, I wish I knew. I would have gone and seen them last weekend. I had planned to go visit him when or how when. It happens. And sometimes we can't do anything about it. But now once it has happened, what else? What else? Get your serviettes, and I know we are going to maneuver through this. So it has happened, and now everyone is all over. People are coming to your home. You're being called. It has happened. You're supposed to tell that person it has happened at their home. Let me tell you, there is nothing as hard as delivering news of loss someone. Hey. And as it happens, now everyone is all over, and you know, you'll impact won't be as much as you might think it is when people are around. People mourn differently, people grieve differently, and it's okay. But please, we shouldn't be telling us, or rather those people. It's okay, guys. Today, I think it's just a way. I want us to gather our emotions, but don't. It's not so emotional, but it's okay. If you get emotional, it's okay. You see, there is this type of people who come and tell us, it is a way, or it's rather, it's a path. They say it's a path. All of us will go through. It's easy to say that if it's not yours. And our friends who don't find the right words to tell us, that does not mean that you should cut people off because of that. Why should you? Please don't let this part of mourning make you avoid, or rather cut people, or rather drift from people who were there in your life before. Because out of bitterness, you'll make those decisions. So and so never called me, so and so never showed up. And during that time, you might not see everyone. And there are people who love being anonymous, even if it's contribution. They'll contribute and you'll never know. But if you judge people basing on how they show up for you and what they do and what they don't do, it will take you a long way. A long way. If you've never been here, it's okay. I'm sorry to say this, but it will come. And it might not be you directly. It might be someone close to you, and you can now relate to this. Things are never the same. Once you lose a loved one, whether you are granny, whether your best friend, whether you are sibling, your parent, it's never the same. And tell people that loss is just for the family. I'm sorry to say this. Loss is for the family. Why do I say this? Because at some point, friends heal and move on. You get good friends, better friends than I or than you. I'll use me for these instances and move on. People who show up for them and they'll forget about you. They'll just be like, oh, I had so and so in my life and it passed on. Sorry for the loss. But family, you see, if I died today, my mother will never get a daughter like me. My siblings will never get a sister like me. Point blank. But my boyfriend will get a better girlfriend and he'll move on. Yes, I loved you, but God loved you more. Guys, okay. And life goes on. And you, as a family now who's lost your beloved, your dad, your mom, your sister, things happen. Especially in our African setting, things happen. So many things happen. And you might get to a point of cutting off so many people. And before you do that, just try and get back to you now. And no matter how old you are, whether you are 2 years, 1 year, or 6 months, or 30 years, or 50, or 70, death is death. The impact is just something else. And people will say, oh, they lived their life. Yes, they did. Don't dispute to that. But it wasn't a guarantee that they were supposed to leave at that time. But they've left. After all the things have been done, the preparations and all that, during that time there's a lot of drama, positive and negative drama. And I tell people, I tell friends, if you're close to me and you've gone through this, I hope you understand. I've told you this. It's not loss until now everyone has left. And if you're a family of, let's say if it were in my home, the family of 7, of 8, are we 8? Of 7. Now they have minus me. And everyone has left. People have gone back to where they belong. And now my mother is left there. The reality now hits her that your daughter is gone and gone for good. Now that's when you start grieving. That's when you have to maneuver around. Rule 000. We never heal from death. I've told you this before. If we've had this conversation, we never heal from death. Neither do we accept. We just adjust and learn to live with it. Someone has lost a daughter, a child. 9 months later, fate happens. You don't bear. You bear the kid, then the kid passes on, you have a stillbirth. And someone will tell you, be strong. Be strong. At least you survived. Thank God you survived. You get another chance to bear another kid. All those stories we tell our friends, we tell people who are grieving. If you can't find better ones, you'll rather talk, just give them stories of how you've always been conversing before that, than tell someone there is no strength. There is no strength, by the way, in laws. We don't have strength. But we just grieve. Don't tell them to be strong. Just tell them to cry. Just tell us to cry. Yes, it's okay. It has happened. Just cry. You feel like crying, cry. You feel like calling so and so and talking to them, call them. We just adjust to not crying in public or not letting it out in certain environments. You get to your alone space and now the emotions pour out. You see a friend who lost so and so and they keep posting them and you're like, why does she keep doing this? It's high time she moves on to where? To where? To get another dad, to get another sister, to get another child, or to where? People mourn differently. And these people who keep emotions, like, hey, I've lost my mom, my family has lost me, and you find that one of my brothers, of my sisters, of my mom isn't showing you the signs of that loss. And people will go saying, oh, you saw how they were comfortable, so and so was comfortable. She knows, or he knows what they did, or people mourn differently. And as they pile up those emotions, learn to check up on such people. People who don't cry like we do. Learn to check up on those people, because those people sometimes get overwhelmed and they find another way to cover up that gap. And you might find someone soaked in drugs. You might not know how they got there, but it's happened, and they can't tell, or they can't explain. But it's because it's a way that helps them forget everything. But you know, it's just for some time, and then reality hits in when you're sober, and you have to deal with it. And it's not bad if this person can't pull through that state. Help them find a professional who can take them through this. If you can't afford that, be there for them. Just be there. Stop victimizing them, stop condemning them. Okay, help them understand the effects of what they're doing. That is, what will it result to? And if you do this step by step, they might get out of it. Sometimes out of bitterness and grieving, things get to people in a different way. And during that moment of pain, you might misunderstand so many things. And this might drift you to so many people, away from so many people who meant no harm than good. Please, 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 please. Never forget the relationship you had with people before the loss, and everything that happens during the loss. Embrace it the way it comes. Then after that, adjust and find a better way of sorting out those things that you felt got to you and you couldn't handle it then. And if you feel like it's bad, you want to break down and you can't handle it, it's okay. Find a safe space, let it out. If you can talk to people about it, or to someone, anybody, talk to yourself. Stand yourself in front of a mirror and speak it out. And you know, with loss, sometimes it brings us together or it breaks us, with family or with the people around us. I've seen this happen so many times, and sometimes we can do nothing but give that space. No one tells you that there will never be a replacement of your dad. Because if I get to marry again after I've lost my husband, no matter how good this person is going to be, they're never going to be the biological dad of my children. We just embrace people as they come in our lives. But as you come in our lives, don't force us. Don't force the love. Groom it. Groom it, and with the time, we will get there. And no matter how old someone gets to be after losing a loved one, it never gets out of them. I remember there is this girl in high school. She lost a dad way back, and now she can't have, or rather she can't be in a group of conversations to do with, oh, my dad this, my dad that. oh my dad that, it's just so heavy for them, because you know life happens and sometimes things get so tough and you sit back and you're like, if so and so could have been alive, maybe things would have been, no, things don't happen like this. We just adjust and think, okay, yeah, they're normal, but we'll find a way. And just be there. Sometimes you can't have anything to tell. I have friends who can't console a grieving person. And it's not that they don't care. They do. But we just can't find the right words to tell you, because we don't know the state you are in. And this part of someone telling you that I understand what you're going through, and just be strong and move on. No, if you understand, just understand and leave it at that. Just pray with me and for me. But sometimes you might understand and add 3-4 words that might contradict your understanding, and it will be something else. So a journey of grieving does not end at the grave, or it does not end on the 3rd day, neither does it end on the 40th day. I think there are those things that happen those after that, or end after the 1st anniversary. This is celebrating life of you well lived stuff. It doesn't end there. It might end there to you who wasn't directly involved, but the person who was directly involved has just begun their journey. So just love them the way they are. If they want to break down, just give them that space, even if it's 15 years later or 30 years later. Just give that room. So and where if you can hold their hands, hold their hands. If you can't, it's okay, but don't rub it on their face. So guys, death is not fun, but once it happens, we just adjust. We don't heal, we don't move on, we adjust. And kindly remember to subscribe guys, like the video, comment. If you have anything, any idea you think I should talk about, my Instagram page is Annie, my Facebook is Annie. Road to 200 subscribers for our first guest, and 500 subscribers, inferiority complex part 2, and Pavel 1000 subscribers. Hugs to every one of you, and nawapenda sana. Till then, it's a wrap. Bye bye.